Hello everyone. So today's date is 5th of July 2022 and today we are going to discuss about HTTP request and HTTP response. So let's start. If you are a developer, you are doing a development of some projects, you might have heard about these words HTTP request and response. So these are basically the terms which are used to when we are communicating or we are doing any operation, any process from our browser to the server. So HTTP request and response are basically the basic terms which are used to communicate or by which we can communicate from our client side to the server side. The HTTP request is when we let's say when we type anything in the web server or we send anything or to the web server, then it is the web request or HTTP request, and by sending that request, whatever data we get as an output or we get as at our screen, it is a HTTP response. So basically by knowing these terms, you can understand how the web server or client server and web server will communicate it with each other. So these two terms basically a most important one and the base of the any machine to communicate with another machine or any computer to communicate with another computer. So let's see what is HTTP. HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So by using this protocol, we can communicate with a data server or a server with a client server. Now let's see what is HTTP request is. HTTP request is as let's see as from the client side, or if we are a client and we are using some web app or web server to find some data. So whenever we type something, we write something, or we enter something at our web application, then we basically sending a request to the server. So this is what an HTTP request. So HTTP request means we send the data in the form of binary data. It can have a number of types. So inside, if we see the HTTP request can contain mainly three things. The first is HTTP request can contain a status line or a request line, then a request header and a request body. A request line can contain the main or we can say the port or address of the server, or from that address we can get to perfect server. HTTP line or status line can also contain the version of HTTP which we are using. Now the HTTP header. HTTP header is it can contain a number of headers, or one header or zero header also. Header basically defines some additional data of the request. So by using that data, the server can process the data and can think what should be the required output demanded by the client or customer. So this is what HTTP request header is. Now the request body is there also. So it is an optional. Whenever you want to add something or add some data to the server or push some data to the server, you generally we need to use a request body there. Request body can contain the data which can be stored in a data server and which can be used in a future. Let's say if you are filling any form of some companies or some enterprise applications or some web e-commerce websites, then that data can be used in future for any use. So it must be in a request body. And on the other hand, if you only want to get some data from the server, then the request body is not needed. You can directly call the request called through a request header, just giving the address or URL of a particular server or website. Now let's see what is a request HTTP response is. So when you send any request from the server or from the client side, the server will catch that request and will see what is the demand of customer or what is the requirement of customer, and by doing some processes it will give data in the form of some view. So this is what HTTP response is. We get any response from the server. So it can be in any form. It can contains any data, it can contain any images or any information. So HTTP response can also have basically three types or three parameters. The first one is a status line. It shows the status of a particular response. Let's say if any error occurs in the request, then status line will show the error. We might have seen lot of times that server not found error or HTTP /101 502 not found error. So this is what HTTP 1.01 is a type of a version of HTTP, and 502 404 these are the error code. Now the HTTP response do have also the response header. It tells us the additional information about the HTTP response, and by reading that response or by reading the headers properly, we can get to know what should be done for getting a proper output or for doing further process. And we finally got the response body also. Whenever we need to give, we ask for something, some additional data, some information, then it is from response we get it, and on the HTTP body or on the client server body, the response will get displayed. So this is what response body is. Now this is all about a basic of HTTP request and HTTP response. So thank you so much.